Weekend insights for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. And no, it's not going to be the best weekend overall in terms of summertime plans. But here's the thing. I'm going to give you an update on the timing of the areas of rain and showers and thunder because there will be some lulls in the action, particularly on Saturday. We'll take a look into early next week so you can make your plans as well. Meanwhile, a lot of heat across the country, record-breaking heat. In fact, over 100 again in portions of Oklahoma down through Texas, where record-breaking temperatures will continue in spots through northern and southern Texas, right on through the upcoming weekend. 107 to 106 for Dallas, both on Saturday and Sunday. We are one of the cooler spots across the country. We've got these waves of low pressure going by, and the counterclockwise flow around it brings an onshore wind, so the cooler marine air, relatively speaking. There'll be some showers around on Saturday as this next disturbance comes in. We're going to take a zoomed in look at the wet weather coming up, but this will help to focus pockets of rain and downpours and thunder. We punch into some warm air. It'll be quite muggy in the southern half of New England on Sunday, and then a cold front comes in. So any breaks of sun, which will be few and far between, but that will help to facilitate instability and may pop some scattered showers and thunder on Sunday afternoon and evening. A few of those could be on the stronger side. The front pushes offshore, so Monday the sun returns, lower humidity. There's still some upper level energy around though, so we'll bubble up some clouds and maybe a shower in northwestern New England on Monday. And then similarly, we start with sun on Tuesday. We end up with some increase in clouds and maybe a spot shower or two possible on Tuesday afternoon, but many of us staying dry. So let's zoom in. And I'm going to tell you right out that I think our app is a great tool to have this weekend. With some shower activity around, you get it right in the palm of your hand as you're out and about this weekend. You can check the interactive radar. Waking up Saturday to some scattered showers in southeastern New England. A lot of clouds in place. Do you notice where it's actually a beautiful start to the day? Far northern, far western New England, sunshine rising into the 70s in northern New England for a beautiful midday to early afternoon. Clouds will increase at least the northwest shield of those into central New England, but do you notice there's not a whole lot of green on the map? Occasional showers from time to time, particularly along the coast of Maine, eastern Massachusetts, down through Connecticut, but it's not raining the entire day by any stretch. Scattered showers come and go. They're generally light. Temperatures will be running about 70 to 75 in many spots, but 60s as we head throughout the evening hours. Then as we take things through to Sunday, it's a little bit of a different story. A round of some downpours, embedded thunder possible in the morning. That's the surge of humid air coming in. And notice there are still some breaks in the action on Sunday. After the morning round comes in, there will be another round of some scattered showers and thunder in the afternoon. Again, not every city or town sees a downpour of thunder, but it's so humid. You notice some of the deeper pinks and yellows in here and oranges. So there will be some torrential downpours, lightning possible, brief gusty wind. And in western New England, particularly during the late afternoon and evening, some of these storms could be on the stronger side. So an isolated strong to severe storm can't be ruled out. It's definitely a day to be weather aware. And those storms will come in from west to east, but should feature a weakening trend over the course of the evening. So we'll keep you posted on that. How much rain falls? The most is going to be along Cape Cod and the islands. The farther north you go, it's maybe a few hundredths, a few tenths, of course, if you're underneath some of the downpours. And storms, it'll be a little bit more, but in general, you notice about a tenth to a quarter of an inch in northern New England, less in the far north country, and about a quarter to a half an inch in southern New England, with some locally higher totals for down east Maine and back over to Cape Cod. Let's talk wind and wave action. If you're headed out on the boat, I know it's not an ideal weekend to do it, but we're talking 1 to 2 foot seas. There is an onshore wind. So if you're headed to the beach, there will be some pockets of moderate rip current risk either side of the high tide cycles. So just keep that in mind, particularly eastern Massachusetts, New Hampshire seacoast, southern Maine. Saturday evening, we see the waves bump up a little bit, 2 to 3 foot seas, about 4 footers offshore. Very similar on Sunday, 2 to 3 foot seas in general up and down the coastline of New England. Increases a bit Sunday evening and night. Monday, it's a different wind direction out of the west-southwest, still 2 to 4 foot seas, and then offshore seas will bump up a little bit, 4 to 5 footers. And again, that risk of rip currents will stay moderate right on through the upcoming weekend. Temperatures cooler than average for our Saturday, topping out in the 70s. But do you notice who's warm? 75 to 80 in western and northern New England, where we actually enjoy some sunshine through the course of the day. Otherwise, the dew point's in the 60s to around 70, so it's still humid, a little drier in far northern and western New England by summer standards. Saturday night, 50s north, 60s south. That onshore wind continues. Not overly concerned about the wind, but we'll have some gusts that exceed 20 miles per hour at times on Cape Cod. Sunday's highs 70s to around 80, but it will be more humid. The dew point will be well into the 70s for the southern half of New England, and where we were a little drier in northern New England, dew points in the 60s. So it's definitely a soupy feel Sunday, that humidity helping to fuel some of the showers, downpours, and storms. Sunday night, the humidity will gradually drop from west to east. So 50s for overnight lows, 60s to around 70. You'll feel the difference on Monday. It's a warm day, don't get me wrong, but the dew points will come down. So we're in the upper 70s to lower 80s, but the dew points are running in the 50s. So much more comfortable. Notice the one spot, the south coast to the Cape, may still be a little bit humid, but it will come down compared to where it will be on Sunday. Tuesday, beautiful day, 75 to 80, pretty seasonable with a couple of showers, again, possible in the mountains. We're going to bubble up some clouds too as that upper level energy comes in, but the dew point stays low, so comfortable air still in place overall. A reminder, as you're out and about this weekend, you can watch us literally anytime, anywhere on a smart TV. If you open up the YouTube app, search 1 Degree Outside Network, always at 1degreeoutside.live, and tap the home screen right on our free weather app. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside weather.